We're going to tie this flip case emerger pattern that I've kind of learned. We're going to start out with Model 7 size 18 hook. It's a 1-inch long nymph hook from Wholesale Fly Company. We're going to start out with tan Simplify 70 12-aught thread. And we'll go ahead and wrap this a couple of times. Kind of wanted a slim profile, but I will go ahead and get that started there. Now I'll go ahead and use some CDO and ginger for the tails. I kind of pull those down to kind of make them even there. I'll cut that off and try this. I like to do the length of the shaft, the hook shank, I mean. So we're gonna move that down and tie it in right there. Couple wraps, kind of get that to sit on top if we can. We'll pull that in just a little bit. That looks about right. Tie that down. Come back up. I'm gonna go ahead and clip off the excess. Now we're gonna take some hairline mid-stretch rib for the thorax. I take off a little chunk. Clip that off. We're going to go ahead and tie that in. But I'm going to, once I tie it into the 2/3 mark, I'm going to kind of stretch it and pull it back as I'm tying back to the tail. Once I get back to the tail, I'll go back up, tie that off. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap this forward. Spiral wrap it up to about 2/3 where you started the thread mark. Now I'll pull it, cut that off, cut the excess off, kind of wrap that in a little bit. We got some fuzzies hanging around. And quick way to take care of that. Kind of a foot to the ladder. Get those fuzzies gone. Then we're going to take some razor foam. I'm using 1mm razor foam. And I'm going to put that right on the top. Kind of stretch it a little bit and work my way back. And then I'm going to take some black hollow medium tinsel. Cut me a chunk off of it. Fold that in half. Clip that. I'm going to take the first one. I'm going to kind of set it on top. I learned it. If I tie it on where I want it to, it rolls on me. So I'm going to go ahead and tie that kind of on top to where it's going to roll down into place. Snip the excess off. I'm going to take the other one, tie it on my side. Kind of tie it on the underneath part. If I can get it to cooperate. There we go. Now, I'm not going to put any dubbing on this or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap the thorax, make the thorax on the head out of the thread. Kind of build it up right there behind the wing case a little bit. I'm going to bring my foam over, kind of stretch it a little bit. Couple wraps on that, tie that in. Then I'm going to take this one, this tinsel, wrap it around the top, bring it over, couple wraps. Kind of get that in place. I'll do the same with this one. Couple wraps. Bring it all backwards. Tie that in. Clip the foam off as close as possible. And then I want to clip the tinsel off. I'm going to take some micro glint tinsel from Simplify and take a chunk of it, or fold that in half. Cut that. I'm going to split it. See if I can do this in a couple of wraps. Tie these on for the legs. Bring this back up. Clip those. Go ahead and whip finish. 3 or 4 turns. Kind of tighten that down. Another. Get away from me. There we go. Put that down. I go back and take my and cut it just in back of the thorax. Hit it with the head cement, a water-based head cement from Loom. And there you have your yellow half-back emerger.